Hello, hello. Welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi. We're going to hop right into it. This is going to be collective messages for you guys. Some of you guys could be doing a lot of cloud divination where you're noticing you're seeing like a lot of signs, a lot of shapes within the clouds right now. You could be seeing dragons. You could also be seeing characters. I'm getting like anime characters you could be seeing in the clouds. So maybe you're an anime fan. You could watch a lot of anime, or maybe you did when you were a child. So the first poem we have here is: Archangel Michael walks with me. From the moment I decided to be free, I surrender and follow his lead. Wherever I travel, he's right there, pulls up a holy chair, telling me tales, the soulful kind. The kitsune is around you, child. Now you know who is true and who is trickster. Be your own guru and be your own sister. He speaks of a worldly looking Japanese mister. Reread the works of Dr. Emoto. All will become crystal clear when you gaze into the waters, my dear. Go on, noble one, your quest has just begun. Some of you guys could be traveling a lot, like solo traveling for the first time, or you're someone who could be used to traveling about. For those of you that are solo traveling for the first time, or you've been thinking about doing this is a dream of yours. You could be very, very hesitant or very nervous. That's very, very natural, but that is still part of your destiny. You are supposed to be traveling, because some of you guys could feel this hesitation. You're like, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing it. Maybe that's a no. It's not. That's just your nervous system and your body kind of acting up because you haven't done this before. But for those of you who are used to traveling everywhere, I feel like you're about to be meeting someone significant. And you're going to show them things in this world they have never seen before, or give them experiences that they've never seen before. That's coming through as significant for somebody. But Archangel Michael is around you very, very strongly. What else, Spirit? Some of you guys may travel a lot for work, or you will be doing this in the future with your next job if you're looking for work right now. We have here: his path was that of a fairy tale. Myths and imagination, could they be real? He slayed dragons and demons in his sleep, but whilst awake, other people's words made him weep. One day a guardian angel appeared, with the brightest wings and a multicoloured beard. You are to become a wizard in this life, he told the boy. Wipe your tears, pick up your spiritual staff. This will be your armour in the waking world. As the boys lit up an owl, he realised this is what his dreams had been trying to tell. Only a few are chosen for the path of magic. To listen to others, now that would be tragic. From then on, he followed the yellow brick road, only listening to guidance that came from his soul. You could also watch like the Star Wars franchise. It's given movies that are connected to sci-fi, that are connected to fantasy, that you guys could really enjoy watching. And particularly ones that have like 1, 2 or 3, up to like 4 movies, 4 parts. That's coming through is very significant. So maybe you watch a lot of stuff like that because it connects you to yourself. It connects you to who you truly are. It's like it's activating you and waking you up to your own magic. But it is part of your destiny, and it is your dream I'm tapping into, whoever I'm tapping into, to travel, to see the world. You're supposed to be out there. You're supposed to be connecting with people from different walks of life, from different backgrounds, who talk differently to you, who dress differently to you, who eat different foods, who come from a completely different culture. Because this expands your consciousness and expands your knowledge of being a human being and this world. I feel like a lot of you guys as well, you get along with people from different walks of life. It's not hard for you to like meet friends, but I feel like you are destined to meet your soul tribe out of your country or out of your state, out of your city. It's like they're not where you are currently residing, and you know that. We have here, no, they want this one first. Christ's daughter, baptized in celestial waters. He'll never throw me to the slaughter. No baggage carried here, I ain't no porter. I keep a light heart, my soul's essence knew right from the start. His angels send me feathers. I clip them to my wing so I'll know freedom forever. That bird's eye view, but I'll never shit on you. For Christ to extend his hand, please don't bury your head in the sand. How can you be helped if you cannot see? Through these words of mine, God guides me. They'll make sense when your heart isn't so dense. Release and let go. Your inner Messiah will show you the way, and on that day you will truly be saved. You guys are really tapping into who you are and what you want in this lifetime. There's like an eagerness to learn and an eagerness to see and experience and create memories, particularly with other people. It's like you're wanting to connect with like-minded individuals, and again there's a nervousness with that. That's okay, that's natural, and that's going to be your nervous system. So when you put yourself out there and you start doing that, it will become easier, and you won't feel like these butterflies or this little bit of hesitation that would just lift. Someone could literally be packing right now as you're listening to this. And then the other poem here says, never come to a woman without an offering. When she's open to receive, you better aim to please. Sitting pretty in her femininity, you know you want to take a bite. Don't make a mistake and take flight. I know the goddess's light is ever so bright. Get on her wrong side, she may give you a fright, but never acts out of spite. She'll serve karmic retribution whilst being polite. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Treat her with respect or spend your life addicted to porn. The sweet street smart men get all her goodies. Morning, she says, wearing his hoodie. He speaks to her nice, so he gets her loving twice. Eve made no mistake, the snake didn't lead her astray. This is the nature of a woman, to tempt and be tempted. What a boring realm this would be without lust and envy. The siren lives in every womb. Deep in the waters you can hear her call. Men take heed, don't act a fool, or she'll sing you a pretty song and the rest of your life will be on snooze. When I was reading that, it was as if like I was moving. So I looked up at the camera. It's like I could see myself moving and looking in the camera, but I wasn't looking at the camera, so I was like, what the fuck? Some of you guys, maybe, you could also be lovers of horror films. There's something about you watching something on TV. TV and movies is coming through significant. Maybe you're an actor or an actress, or you work in that industry, or you would love to work in that industry, but you could just be a big lover of movies. But anyway, it's like you're watching a movie, it's a horror film, and there's somebody looking in the mirror, and as they stop looking in the mirror, they look down. They could be like brushing their teeth, doing what they're doing. They're still standing there looking in the mirror, and then they look up and realize and like they're like, what the fuck? That's coming through is very, very significant. Maybe you've had weird experiences like this when you were a teenager. That's coming through when you were a teenager. So this could have kind of thrown you into understanding the spirit world, understanding demons, understanding angels. That's coming through for somebody. And you see how we're all playing our role, and you see this duality of Mother Earth and this duality within human beings. So you know people aren't 100% good, or they're not 100% evil. There's this yin and yang that exists in every single human being and exists within you. You want this deck or this deck first? This one first. What else does the collective need to hear right now? It's like you're kind of being pushed out of your comfort zone, because this is what's going to help you to grow, but this is going to lead you to you. The more you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, the more you're connecting with different human beings. Archangel Michael and angels in general are very, very close with you right now. They are surrounding you. So you don't need to worry, have these fears. They want you to hand your fears over to them. But I am getting Archangel Michael strongly is around you. Maybe you're seeing him in the clouds. Maybe you're seeing swords or a shield. You could be finding feathers and seeing wings everywhere. You could also be seeing like a blue light or a blue orb at the corner of your eye. And some of you guys, he could step forward in the dream state. Or even when you're daydreaming, I feel like you're getting a lot of messages and guidance from Archangel Michael when you go off into your own world. He's saying, my arms are open, child. So he wants you to lean into him, and particularly to give your fears to him so he can transmute them. Some of you guys may be writing down your fears and not burning that paper. You need to be doing that. Yeah, so your mind can be free, so your mind can bloom. Because I feel like you're someone who may have struggled with overthinking, and this self-sabotage, this held you back from doing what you actually wanted to do. And particularly from telling like other people when you had feelings for them, when you were in love with them. Maybe like, oh no, like what if they reject me? So before you were even rejected, it's like it kind of stopped you in your tracks anyway. But I feel like you're letting go of that now. I was like, okay, if they reject me, they reject me. I'm not going to die. Do you know what I mean? But there's more room that's being made within your mind for flowers, for these beautiful thoughts, and for your dreams to actually become reality. But in order to do that, you need to be leaving your home. You need to be leaving where you're currently residing for someone, because there's nothing going on there. It could be like a touristy seaside town that's only ever alive in a certain season, in like one season. We have... And there's something about you seeing through the facade. Maybe it's seeing through the facade of people around you, or seeing through the facade of your own ego, of the darker version of yourself. Because like that mirror's coming through again. It's like a light version of you and then a dark version of you. Like the angel on your shoulder and the demon on your shoulder. You're seeing through the facade of what the darker version of you would tell you. Like the thoughts coming from your ego. That was trying to keep you, not necessarily trying to keep you stuck, but it thinks it knows best and it thinks it has all the answers. And sometimes it's just like trying to keep you safe from a rejection that you could possibly experience, that it obviously doesn't want to experience. But you have to go through certain things in order to evolve and grow and become the person God wants you to be. In order to become golden, in order to step into your anointing, you have to put yourself out there and do things sometimes that you don't necessarily want to do at first. So, you know, like sometimes you kind of have to hustle and work those jobs, those 9 to 5s you don't want to be in. You don't want to be around these people, but you need that money, and you know it's a stepping stone. It's like understanding when things are a stepping stone, when you won't be there forever. This is what you guys are currently going through. And I just got one card from this deck, in Spirit, for the collective. One card from this deck. Some of you could be pescatarians, like you could enjoy eating a lot of fish. Maybe you enjoy fishing, or you used to go fishing when you were younger. We have clouds, shape-shifting. You're getting signs within the clouds, so do pay attention to what you are seeing. And don't take it as just coincidence, because it's not. That is literally the Most High God speaking to you. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are seeing dragons, also seahorses. I want to get one card from this deck here, please, for the collective. One card. Thank you. Oh my God, it's gone all the way over there. We have White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So maybe like with your family, they kind of just stayed in the town they were in. Like, you know, it's like your grandparents and then your parents and then you could have all been born in the same hospital, that sort of thing. And maybe like people within your family, they didn't travel, they didn't necessarily put themselves out there and do things, experience things in this world that they actually wanted to experience. You're going to be the one who's going to do this, because you're the generational curse breaker, but the starter. You're going to start this new cycle. You're going to pave the way for those who are going to come after you and through you, to be going after their dreams, to be walking that yellow brick road and not being afraid to do it. Or even if you are afraid and you're shaking, like still doing it anyway. That's the whole point. You're being led by your ancestors. You are the key. They're pointing to you. They chose you to incarnate because you were the key. They knew you would be the one to actually get up, pack that suitcase, get on that flight and go. So do pay attention to past over loved ones that are visiting you in your dreams, but also other ancestors that you're going to know. You're going to know their soul. You're going to know them, but you may not necessarily know them in this lifetime. One card from this deck here, please, Spirit. We have Homeland Foundation. Look at that. It's a map. Literal travel. And you know, sometimes people are like, okay, where should I travel to next? And they may like close their eyes and throw like a pin at a map that they could have on the wall. They're like, right, okay, I'm going there. And I can see you guys doing this in the future. Like, obviously, when you have the means to, you have the money and the resources. But it's like when you have this confidence to do that, you're going to be like, right, you're going to get that travel bug. Somebody's going to get that travel bug. And it literally looks like there's like some sort of like centipede on the map there. So maybe you're noticing you're seeing centipedes everywhere. Some of you could have a fear of them, but you're overcoming fears right now. You could also have a fears of spiders. There's also a camel on this card here, you see. There's a camel. So maybe you're visiting countries who have camels. So that's like the UAE. Maybe you're going to countries that have a very, very hot climate, like a desert. Or maybe it's a state in the US. And I get one card from this deck here, and we're going to close out this reading. One card, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So the more you're tapping into your heart, to the Christ consciousness that is held within your heart, you're going to know where to travel to next. You're going to know where to move to next. You're going to know what is going to be your first destination. That's going to be that stepping stone. Why is it gone so dark? You guys could be having dreams of like maps, or like you're panning out on Mother Earth. So maybe you're seeing like the Earth and it's like you're out here in space. I don't know what's going on with my camera. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there. If you want a personal reading, my website is celestialwaters.com. But I'll see you in another video.